Gustav. Let's welcome Dr. Anochi Eboa. Mrs. Anochi Eboa is taking it on behalf of Dr. Anochi Eboa. Thank you very much, Doc. Thank you very much, Doc. We're grateful. GES 22722, GE 522722. Kindly approach your vehicle. The owner of the car with the registration GE 522722, kindly approach your vehicle. The next set will be presented by Mrs. Woolley. Let's welcome her, Mrs. Woolley. And the first on the list, Dr. Evans Ekenem. Dr. Evans Ekenem. Madam Mary Hassan. Madam Mary Hassan. Mrs. Margaret Mina. Mrs. Margaret Mina. Mrs. Rose Esianan. Mrs. Rose Esianan. Madam Mercy Chawe. Madam Mercy Chawe. Madam Mercy Chawe. Anyone to pick it on her behalf? Thank you very much, Mrs. Woolley. We're grateful. I'll call on the CEO, CCTH, to help us with the next set, Dr. Njedu. And the first citation of honor goes to Dr. Martin Mona, Coordinator, Regional Hospital. Dr. Martin Mona. The next is Dr. Seth Edu. Dr. Seth Edu. Dr. Seth Edu. Dr. Darius Osei. Dr. Darius Osei. Miss Charlotte Biney. Miss Charlotte Biney. Miss Charlotte Biney. Dr. Barnabas Sabing is next. Dr. Barnabas Sabing is next. Mrs. Cecilia Nancy Dedu is next. Mrs. Cecilia Nancy Dedu is next. The next is Dr. Nanaya Wentibwesiako. Dr. Nanaya Wentibwesiako. Dr. Nanaya Wentibwesiako. Dr. Robert Richard Ewabanaman. Dr. Robert Richard Ewabanaman. Dr. Nanaya Wentibwesiako. Thank you very much, Dr. Jedu. In Jedu, I'll call on Mr. Caxton Odrodonko. Mr. Caxton Odrodonko. Let's welcome Miss Elizabeth Jam. Madam Elizabeth Jam. Mrs. Irene Mensah Jacobs. Mrs. Irene Mensah Jacobs. The next is Professor Mrs. Dorcas Obriyeboah. Professor Mrs. Dorcas Obriyeboah. Deputy Director of Drake University of Cape Coast, Professor Mrs. Dorcas Obriyeboah. Dr. Stephen Lai. Dr. Stephen Lai. Dr. Stephen Lai is taking his citation. Next is Dr. Robert Inkum. Dr. Robert Inkum. The next is Mr. Albert Goldman. Mr. Albert Goldman. Mr. Albert Goldman. Dr. Kingsley I. Dr. Kingsley I. Dr. Kingsley I. Mrs. Agnes Segopine. Mrs. Agnes Segopine. Let's welcome Dr. Kingsley Aye. Thank you very much, Mr. Cole, and thank you very much, Doc. Dr. Nancy Ebu Inyan will help me with the next set of citations. Let's welcome Ms. Betha Ellen Writer. Ms. Betha Ellen Writer. Mr. Emmanuel Obeng. Mr. Emmanuel Obeng. All right, there's someone coming to pick it up. Mr. Ansa. Mr. Ansa. Mr. Augustine Ansa. Mr. Augustine Ansa. Mr. Augustine Ansa. Madam Theodora Otu. Madam Theodora Otu. Oh. Former nursing manager. Madam Theodora Otu. Congratulations, Madam. Very much, Madam. Thank you very much, Doc. We're grateful. Let's welcome the Honorable Central Regional Minister, Mrs. Justina Marigold-Hassan, to help us with the last set of citations to be presented, and the first on the list, and this is the corporate institutions that are being acknowledged. Himalayan Cataract Project. If we have a rep here. A rep from the Himalayan Cataract Project. The next is Humanitarian Healthcare Volunteer. Humanitarian Healthcare Volunteer, a rep here. Do we have a rep here? Humanitarian Healthcare Volunteer, do we have a rep? Operation Smile Ghana. Operation Smile Ghana. Operation Smile Ghana. Do we have a rep here? Operation Smile Ghana. Let's welcome Doc. Doc, you'd pick for Ghana Cleft Foundation as well. Ghana Cleft Foundation. The next is MTN Foundation. Do we have a rep? MTN Foundation. MTN Foundation. Ghana Gas Limited. Ghana Gas. Do we have a rep from Ghana? Limited. Farmer Nova Limited. Let's welcome him. Farmer Nova Limited. Rush Products Ghana. Rush Products Ghana. And the Attorney General's Department, Central Region. Thank you very much, Madam. Let's wait for Honorable Central Regional Minister while she takes her seat. And let's welcome Dr. Daniel Asari. He will speak on behalf of the awardees. Let's welcome him. Dr. Daniel Asari.
Aiko CCTH. Happy birthday, Nana, Honorable Minister for Health. Now you are the Minister for Health. And then the Regional Minister, Chief Executive, CCT, Nananom, and Ghana Health Service, Bruce. I greet you. On behalf of all of us who receive such awards, we want to thank you very much for acknowledging the little contribution that we made towards CCTH's progress. It was not easy starting a new regional hospital to become teaching hospital, but the effort put in by all of you here and those who have retired and some of us, it was no wonder that CCTH is going from place to place. And Anna Boche, I want to thank you very much. I remember when I'm going to the meeting to resign. Why should you give me corporate governance? You are just taking my seat. But they said it's a national service. They need and then we also made sure that we had a good succession planning and Dr. So I'm very that you'll be able to steer the affairs up to this point. There's a lot to be done, and I think you have time to reflect on the 25 years. You need to reflect what you can do better. And Nana keeps telling us that you as CCTH cannot continue to do things Kolebu is doing, Tamale is doing, who is doing. So identify yourself in one particular area and say that CCTH, if you mention CCTH, this is the center for this particular so and so. So I expect that as you evolve, you come out with a center of excellence for a specific, if it is transplant, let's do it. If it is let's be noted for something that Kolebu cannot beat you. Other than that, we all be doing the same thing, and that won't keep us in the medical tourism industry. And I want to, on behalf of everybody, I'll thank you, and God bless you all. And for all the awardees, let's continue to pray for them, CCTA, so that it can go higher and higher. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Asari. So we'll take the anniversary song. Turn to page 18 of your brochure. Text to the song is there. We will all rise and sing the anniversary song. Let's all kindly all rise and sing the anniversary song. Let's rise, please, and let's sing the anniversary song.